Hi Sagittarius, this is your March 2021 tarot forecast. So this is for all Sagittarius placements, no matter where your Sagittarius placement is, and it's also 9th house placements. So Sagittarius, 9th house, March 2021, Sagittarius, March 2021, Sagittarius. March 2021, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, March 2021. Sagittarius. Oops, sorry guys. Very interesting. Okay, wow. And I was going to say this too. It looks like there is a somewhat painful ending here, but also it's going to cause a major transformation, which is absolutely what painful endings are for. So bottom of the deck energy, Scorpio energy, 8th house. So this is sex, death, and rebirth. This could be infinity, something that was bound to happen. It's inescapable. I do find this when it comes to majors. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius individual, a Pisces individual. But yeah, Scorpio energy is major transformation, permanent transformation for the entire month for you, Sagittarius. So holy smokes. Permanent transformation. Something will never be the same again. Here in the recent past is the, I'm going to read them this way. So the 2 6s, as you see. So really nice balance around, you know, and it could be this is what the worry is about. You're worried about balancing this give and take, or the success. Give and take around success is keeping you up at night. I do find this breadcrumbing, this is technically, I do find 5 and 6 of Pentacles technically a relationship card. So it could have to do with a Cancer or Scorpio individual, or some deep feelings, some shadow feelings, some psychic energy here as well. It could be about, you know, how to deal with this. I do see this over with. It could be your home moving in a certain direction here as well. It could be saving money, where to direct your money, where to invest your money. It could have been a major concern about where to be successful with that here as well. If this isn't a relationship reading for you, it is going to be where you're putting in the most hard work, where you're going to self-direct the most hard work. I do feel like listening to your intuition here is going to combat this sense of anxiety, sleeplessness, overthinking in general. This is why we have this overkill here as the reason for the situation, right? For the situation being moving boldly ahead. You know, maybe accept something is over here, Sagittarius. Maybe accept something. It's time for a successful beginning here in the recent past, because the situation is this bold new energy. I do want to mention here as well that the recent past sits above this High Priestess, and she is secret. So it could have just been not having the information, or not knowing enough, or not knowing where you stand. But like I say, I see an end to that. That has collapsed here because there's major healing. And it could be a tough conversation here as well with, you know, moving in this direction, or how you're going to direct this energy, but where you're putting your time, what you want to perfect here, what you want to build and create. But listening to your intuition, get out of your head for sure. Or if you were wondering how to best solve the situation, or level up, or get out of, you know, or to transform, it would be just get out of your head and take action here, right? So the situation is taking action. And feeling confident in that. Balance is a really nice way, you know, it's a cardinal energy. Cancer is a cardinal energy, and I don't think Cancer actually gets enough credit for being an extremely powerful, not just as a water sign, but as a self-directed kind of force to be reckoned with, right? They're the first one to barge a path. Like, this person could lead, that's a captain. Like, this person could lead an entire army, or lead a battalion, and it's very inspired. It's a very inspired energy. And And again, there's some more psychic energy here as well, with all of these water signs represented here. So I feel like maybe it could just be figuring out something that you had felt for a long time, and sort of just coming to terms with it, or just letting it go, that you don't need to understand it, you feel it on a deep level, and it is what it is. Or you have figured it out, you're like, okay, I can finally put this to rest. But here in your reason for it is the Ten of Swords. So this is an absolute ending. This is technically overkill, right? I mean, that's, nobody needs to be stabbed 10 times and have that left in them. Like someone was left for dead, you or someone else, an idea, a conversation, something like that. So, or putting something to rest, right? This with the Scorpio and the Ten of Swords, you know, this could be heavy for someone, you know, if this could be an absolute ending as well. So, you know, use your intuition about that. If there is a conversation you need to have before something you think is over, maybe have it. If there's something you need to say before something is over, maybe you need to do that. Here in the now, right, this is where there's some mystery. There's some mystery that just needs to be kind of accepted. Like I said, I don't think you can think your way out of this one. I think you need to just, I think the situation with you forging ahead with something is, you had to take that leap of faith perhaps. You had to leave something behind. It could have been in a hurry. There could have been an element of, you know, having to make this decision in a hurry as well. Feeling rushed. And wanting to have taken your time with something. But I do think it's going to work out for you. It is going to be a benefit for you in the long run. You have definitely made the right decision. And, you know, with the High Priestess being in the now position, this is going to work to your advantage. There are secrets and mysteries that are here for you. The Divine Feminine could be a major component of this as well. Receptivity is a big element to the High Priestess for me as well. There's an enormous element. I want to mention, this is 9th house energy, guys. Sagittarius is the philosopher. So really keep this middle ground here. 6s are really nice balancing acts, balancing energy. The 8 is a really nice balancing of the 4s, the stability. Really have, you know, this black, this white energy. I would really pay attention to the balancing, whatever it is for you that might feel a little bit out of whack, out of balance. It could be your emotional and mental world, simply put. But you'll know what that is when you hear that. Here with the 8 of Pentacles in the position of the outside influences. So what are you working on? What are you being working on? Did that make sense? What are, you know, how are you seen? How are you interpreted? What are you putting your time and energy and values and blood, sweat, and tears into? Because this will hold a lot of success for you. This is a very successful energy, if I didn't already mention that as well, Sagittarius. So there is a major success here. You have actually 2 cards of victory here as well. So you are overcoming something, a situation or a circumstance, an idea, thought, belief, whatever it is here. Opinion, relationship, whatever this is for you, but something has finally collapsed. You're coming through. You have this really important, strong, long-lasting energy. This 8 of Pentacles is really fixated. They are fixated. They know what they want, and it could just be an old lifestyle or an old way of doing things here as well. Something old and new. This is a rebirth, sex, death, and rebirth, right? I mean, the Scorpio or Scorpio energy, 8th house, death card, whatever you're talking about there, energetically, the same, you know, similar. It's a very extremely positive thing, right? Something will never be the same again. Good. Some things were meant to die. Some things were meant to be left in the past. How will we ever grow and become someone new or something new or reach, you know, we want that 10 of Pentacles, right? How else are you going to do it? Unless you do it. You lead the way. You have all the forces where they need to be. Have that perfect balancing act for you. And then here with your outcome, gorgeous energy, absolutely stunning, healing. This is what we want to see, frankly, after we have some general, you know, pretty intense, right? You know, Scorpio's intense, 8th house, it is what it is. It's just intense. It's life-altering, it's transformative, it's supposed to be intense, and we want this calming energy. And it could be around friendships, peer groups, volunteerism, 11th house, right? We have technology, healing. We do have, you know, being in the spotlight as well. We do have 2 cards of being in the spotlight, Sagittarius. Lots of healing around a major ending. That's for darn sure. Really gorgeous to see that here. Really gorgeous. I love this for you, actually. Healing energy around that major ending. Yeah, wow. This guy flew right out. Wow. Wow. There is some major, and I mean capital M, major skin shedding here, like snake style. Like an extremely brand new life. Holy smokes. Healing, pardon me, the star actually occurs after the tower. And the tower in the tarot is a major collapse. So this is a major ending, a new beginning, by virtue of being sex, death, and rebirth. And then you have new life, and then you have major ending. It's like, wow. But gorgeous healing, gorgeous energy around it. So you have teacher here with wolf. Teacher always needs a student. Student always needs a teacher, so that's nice. I do find that's a perfect equilibrium as well. The wolf is very important. It's, you know, the wolf is howling at the moon. More Cancer energy. More, I would also say, you know, psychic energy. There could be an element of madness here. I'm not even saying in a negative sense. This element of risk. There could be an element of risk here. All right. So we have very soon. Clearly decide what it is you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, I see you absolutely knowing what that is and taking action here because you have that perfect equilibrium here. And you're ready to say goodbye to the old. You're ready. You've made peace with it for sure. That healing comes right on through because you're ready for the next step. You're ready to be the student again here. So very soon, yes, meditation. Be conscious of your thoughts. Even if you don't meditate or that's not your cup of tea, just be mindful and conscious of your thoughts and what you are, guess what? Deciding. Be clear about what it is that you're putting this mental energy into, okay? Because with that clarity of thought, you can manifest in a very real, substantial, practical way for extraordinary healing, putting yourself in a position of absolute. This is a very powerful position. You become the healer of, you know, these areas, your mind, your finances, sex, death, and rebirth, secrets and mysteries, how to propel yourself forward. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's also fixed energy. It's Aquarius ruled, and it's a fixed sign. So we have fixed. Something is just going to, I'm going to go so far as to say, for at least some of you, straight up change your life here. In a very positive way, in a very powerful way. Antelope and bear. So we have action and we have introspection. Action on introspection, so meditation, clearly knowing what's in your mind and taking action on it, or action after introspection, however you want to use those energies there. So that is your reading for March, my dear Sagittarius. I hope you enjoy it and take care. See you in the next one. Bye for now.